now.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Mrs. Van Patten and I'm really excited to be your teacher in fourth grade this year. When you come in the mornings out here to school, you're going to find little dots along the playground. You'll be asked to line up on one of those dots to help us with our social distancing. And you're going to be looking for room number 12. That's going to be the room where you come in every morning. Remember, before you enter the room, you're going to want to make sure you have your mask on and that you're able to be ready to enter our room. So come on in, let's see what's inside. As you enter the coat room, you will find one of these hooks with your name on it. And for every day, you'll bring everything into the room first, but then we'll have you come back out and you'll hang your things on your hook so that you're ready for the day. Always remember that whenever you come in, you have to carry your own sunshine. So be sure that if you've had a bad morning that you just leave that at the door and come in ready to learn. Look for the door that has the Charlie Brown gang on it. That's our door. Come on in. In our classroom, you're going to notice a lot of different things. You'll notice right off the bat that I like Snoopy a lot. As you come along, here's our library that we have. These are different nonfiction books that you can read. You'll have your own library card and be able to check those out. You'll also notice our mountain back here. This is our Mount Everest, and throughout the year, you're going to be one of those hikers, and your goal is to make it to the top. Come on over this way. This is our fiction library. This has all of our chapter books in it that you might enjoy reading, as well as our bathroom sign in and sign out. So anytime that you leave our room this year, you're going to want to make sure that you sign out your name and the time that you left. And you're also going to notice as we go around the room, a lot of signs that say, because I said I would. That's going to be one of the things we focus on this year, is keeping our word and the importance of a promise. As you come along this wall, you're going to notice lots of drawers and things, and they're all marked with different little signs. Some of these drawers are marked with little green signs. That means that they're student drawers, and they may have things in them that you will need to use. So you can use those and open them anytime you need to, but the red doors are the ones that are saved just for the teacher. Here's some of our new exciting science material we just got this year. So we come on around here. We have a little station that has our scissors, our glues, and our erasers, as well as paper that you might need, construction paper, things that we'll use for different projects around the class. And over here is our LA Center, and just a few of the leftover supplies that we've gotten. So in your test this year, you are already going to have some glue. You're already going to have pencils, crayons, markers, colored pencils, and a binder to use, as well as a pencil box. So all of those will be in your desk, ready for you when you come. Along with that, you're also going to have your very own whiteboard and some books that we'll be using in class every day. Everybody also will receive their own little pair of earbuds that are yours to use. As you come over here, you're going to notice that we have this sign up about our human rights. And here in my classroom, I feel like rights are really, really an important thing. We need to understand what the difference is between a right and a privilege. A right is something that you have that nobody can take away from you. A privilege is something that you may earn, but it's not necessarily a given thing. So on this, you'll notice there's several different rights. The right to be happy, the right to be yourself, the right to feel safe, the right to hear and be heard, the right to learn about yourself, and the right to learn according to your own ability. And all of those rights are rights that you have here in this room. And so we'll be learning lots about that the first week of school so that you know what your rights are and what your privileges are. So we come on over here. This is our little bulldog mascot. And on this bulletin board, we haven't quite got everything here yet, is going to be our dog house, and you can earn some really special awards for that. So that's going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and have a seat at my desk for just a minute. I'm going to take my mask off and I'm going to tell you just a couple more things that you need to know. Couple of other things that you need to know. If your student is riding the bus this year, they need to be sure that they have a mask on when they go to the bus stop in the morning. They are going to be required to wear that mask while on the bus. If for some reason they've forgotten their mask or they're running a little late, the bus driver will give them a spare mask one time, and then you'll get a phone call about that. But after that, the second time or more, then they will not be allowed to ride the bus that morning. So you're going to want to make sure that when you're getting backpacks and things ready for the next day, make sure your child's mask is on their backpack so it's ready to go in the morning. Another thing that we've had a few questions about this year is lunch. Lunch is still going to be served. The only thing that will be different this year is that as they go through the line, they will receive a tray that already has the food on it, rather than being able to select different food. Everybody will get a little bit of everything this year so that it's all dished up for them and they're able to go through the line more quickly. In addition to that, they are welcome to bring home lunches, and we will be keeping those in a big tub for them so that our fourth graders go out for recess first and then they go to lunch. And so that way they will be able to get their lunchbox. We'll have it brought down to the lunchroom for them so they won't need to come back in the building for that. One other really important thing that I want to just be sure that I show you, we have two really important ways that we can communicate with you this year. Of course, I'm always available to be communicated with via email. Sorry about that. Or I'm always able to, you can call and leave a message or ask for me after school and they can page me and I can talk to you. That would be fine. But we also are going to use My Connect with the school. So many of you may have already signed up for that. If not, on the first day of school, I will be sending home a paper with your child, and it will have a QR code that you'll be able to scan and sign right in for that. That is to receive text messages from the school, and that we will set one up for my classroom as well so that you're able to text me and I'm able to text you, and we'll be able to communicate easier that way. In addition to that, I wanted to show you the portal here on the computer. If you go to the Weber School District website to wsd.net, when you get there, all you need to do is go over to the parents and students, click on that, and when you get to the click on there, you'll go over here to My Weber, and you'll click on that, and that's the portal. Now the username you should have gotten when you registered your student. If you've had a student that you registered in earlier years, you do not have to re-register them every year, but you do need to go on the portal. That's the best way for you to check grades and things like that, but you need to be sure that you go on it, because if you don't, your account will become inactive and then you will have to go through a little process to reset it again. So I would just encourage you to get on that soon. If you have any issues with that, and you have forgotten your student's ID number, anything like that, please call the front office and talk to Mrs. Torman, or go into the front office and they should be able to help you get that set up. So hopefully we'll be able to talk more about those things once school started. The first day of school, we will be sending home a packet to you, and that packet will include the things that you need to sign. So a disclosure letter from me, letting you know what my grading and expectations are. Also in that will be a cell phone use policy, and you will need to sign that so that if your student needs to bring a cell phone for any reason to school, the policy here at Washington Terrace is that they will give that cell phone to me in the morning. They'll turn it off and just give it to me, and then at the end of the school day, I give it back to them and they're good to go. So you just need to sign that you're aware of that policy and that your student will follow that policy. And then we will also have little things about our behavior folders and some of those things that you'll want to be able to see too. And I'll share some of those with you in slides at the end of this video. I'm looking forward to a really great year, looking forward to teaching your kids about the leader in me and helping them learn how to be proactive and take charge of themselves, and really helping them to become their own learner so that they can teach themselves and that they can learn about things that are interesting to them. And so I'm really excited about that, and it's just fun to watch them grow up to be leaders. So thank you for watching this. We'll continue on with the slides in just a little bit, and I look forward to meeting you all.